want to keep making progress in this game, so let's see what happens. So before we get on to the main events, I'm pretty sure I've seen this one, but just to be sure.
Ah, Dorothea. I am surprised to find you here. I did not think you were all that religious.
There's a lot you don't know, Ferdy. But you're right. I'd hardly call myself devout.
Oh yeah, I have seen this
You
one.
must be quite... But what do you...
Yep, I've seen that one. Definitely haven't seen this one, though.
Caspar, how have you been?
Oh, Shamir. I've been... normal. Yep, totally normal.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. Everything's normal.
Apparently not.
Then you should try to act like it. If something is bothering you, say it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm disappointed, Caspar. I thought you were the type to always speak your mind.
Alright, fine. You got me. Truth is that I heard something about you. I heard you fought in the battle between the Empire and Dagda.
Yes. And?
And I heard that you maybe lost someone important in that battle.
Perhaps. What's your point?
No point. Not trying to make a point. I just didn't know you were involved in all that.
Just say it.
I was hoping we could be friends, but you fought against the Empire. You obviously have every reason to hate them, so I'm sure you don't want me around.
What does my past have to do with you?
My father was responsible for a lot of what happened to the Dagdans.
Are you responsible for your father's actions?
How many times are we gonna have this conversation?
No, but kinda. I know I wasn't there, but I gotta...
Bring them back.
Huh?
If you're responsible, then bring back the lives that were lost. If you can't, then spare me your pity.
But...
Yesterday's enemy is today's ally. You have to abandon old feuds. Only then can you face me as a friend.
How many times are you going to rehash this damn point? Honestly, it's... I mean, when it happened with Petra, it's kind of endearing in a way, but now it's starting to get repetitive. Oh, by the way, I expect Ferdinand to do a Fortress Knight. It'll be helpful when I'm trying to get him up to be a great knight.
Ferdinand. Working on your armor again?
Good day to you, too. That is right. I have been overusing it a bit lately. Now, allow me to wager a guess. Are you feeling hungry, as usual?
As usual? It is not as though I am always searching for a meal.
Most of the time
I
you're
am
searching.
rather interested in armor. Do you mind if I peer over your shoulder while you work?
Of course not. Please, feel free to observe.
Thank you for allowing me the pleasure. Oh, so many different types. Wow! Helmets, armor, gauntlets. The range of defensive items seems innumerable. This one seems different from the rest of them. It is akin to a gauntlet, except...
Flame, careful!
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Crash?
Oh!
Flame, are you alright? Did you injure yourself?
I am well. But what was that?
That could have been serious. Please forgive me. I should have warned you first. This is a new type of gauntlet with a spring-loaded blade over the knuckles. The mechanism is rather easily triggered. How foolish of me not to warn you.
No, I am the one who was overly curious and reached out without permission. My apologies.
No wonder why Seth is so protective.
When you snatched me out of harm's way, you embraced me quite tightly.
Yes. You were in danger and my instincts simply took hold. I hope you will forgive my rashness.
No, it is not that at all. It is just... You hugged me so tight.
Did it hurt? I am so sorry, Flame. I did not mean to cause you
Why are you so close to each other?
Not at all. Not in the slightest. Anyway, I had better be on my way.
Such a delicate creature. And that sweet demeanor. Yeah, snap out of it, Ferdinand.
Yeah, you don't want Sedith breathing down your neck. You really don't want Sedith breathing down your neck. What do these two have to talk about?
Hello, Sedith.
Hello, Leone. I imagine you are here to fish.
All right.
Yeah,
This is a great spot for it. You must be a pretty experienced fisherman, huh?
Actually, while I have enjoyed the hobby for a long while, I must admit I am less than proficient.
Now that you mention it, I can see you're not having much luck today.
It is likely because I am not using any bait.
Well, that explains it. But why bother fishing at all if you're not even trying to catch something?
Sentimentality.
Truthfully, I fish only so that I might relax. It is soothing to me to cast the line and watch the water ripple. My days are busy, even hectic. It helps to find peace and quiet every so often.
Oh, that makes sense. Still, if you're going to go to all the trouble, you may as well actually bait the line.
Maybe so. But, to my chagrin, I do not even know what type of bait to use. I learned to fish by accompanying my wife. She was always the one to bait the hooks. She would hand me the rod and I would cast my line. I never paid attention to how the rest was done.
Ah. And your wife, where is she now?
She passed away quite some time ago. Since then, I have only to fish on my own. Even so, I find peace out here. Bait or no bait. What about you? Why do you fish?
Me? Just for the fish, actually. For me, it's purely practical. Catch a bite now, one less meal to worry about later. Hunting, fishing, whatever it takes to get by. That's how I've always done it. I'm not exactly starving right now, but back then if I couldn't catch something, I'd go hungry. So getting the hang of it was pretty vital.
I would certainly say so. I imagine it is intensely satisfying to catch a fish when the need is so great.
Probably, yeah. The need makes it more purposeful. But hey, if you ever want to try fishing for real, I'd be happy to share my bait with you. And if you catch something, I'll cook it up nicely for you. How's that for motivation?
Oh, are you a skilled chef also?
Can't promise it'll be fancy, but it'll taste good.
Impressive. Wouldn't you know it, I am suddenly overcome with the urge to excel.
Great! Let's get started.
Not what I expected those two to talk about, but I like it. Have I seen this one already?
And he said, I don't even have a horse. What is it,
Sure.
Yep, I've seen that one. I'm pretty sure I've seen the... Oh yes, I've definitely seen the... Actually, wait, was it between Alois and Catherine or
Mission accomplished. Let's pack up and get out of here.
Yes. Let's.
What's wrong?
Oh, I'm still the...
Don't try to hide it.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd seen that one. I guess I can go digging back through if I care enough. So, anyway, I decided to do a seminar for this one, so what was I trying to build up? Let's see, I managed to get Felix to be a mortal savant, so I guess I just need to work on my swordplay. Where's Lysithia? Works for me.
This experience is critical.
Seems simple enough.
Alrighty, looks good to me. Work a bit on Lysithia's swordplay, get her up to where she can be a mortal savant. That should work out just fine.
This is the Great Bridge of Myrden, one of the bridges that cuts across the Aramid River between the Empire and the Alliance. Its defenses have been fortified since last I was here. It seems
Yeah.
the enemy is sufficiently prepared.
Steady now.
If they are fully equipped, we must prepare ourselves for anything. We must be ready to change our approach in an instant.
Yes, that is most sound. I do not distrust Claude, but there is no guarantee that the other Alliance lords will not move against us. Onward, with caution.
After we cross the Great Bridge, the greatest plains in Fodlan will be before us. You do remember, do you not? I speak of Gronder Field, where we fought the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
The ones defending the Great Bridge. It isn't my father or brother, is it? I really want to finish this battle without seeing them. Especially my father.
Yes, I hear your father can fell a bear without even a weapon in hand. When we run into him, I'll be sure to let you take the lead. Family matters and all.
That's not funny, you jerk!
Ooh, this is gonna end well.
Should we be burning the signal of uprising?
There's no need for that, Petra. Smoke or no smoke, they'll get the idea. Losing the bridge should be a pretty big clue.
Oh no, I can't believe we're actually going to invade! If Edelgard gets angry... Oh, I get nervous just picturing it. Stop that imagination! Oh, and if she destroys the monastery with her army, we're all gonna die!
We'll be
The
fine.
hour of questioning has long since passed. I assure you, whatever happens, this will not end as it did 5 years ago. Back then, the Empire was able to focus its entire army on Garreg Mach. Now, their front lines are stretched thin along their borders with both the Kingdom and the Alliance. Their allies have grown in number, but so have their enemies. They should not have too many soldiers they can readily send our way. Now then, let us set forth. This shall be the first step in ending the chaos that has engulfed this realm.
Oh, and of course a leaf blower that comes near my apartment right as that happens. Ah, great. I'm gonna mute myself for a little bit.
I'm so glad I passed!
Still getting noise from it. Dang it! I'm starting to think I should improve the noise gate on this thing, but then I'd be practically having to shout in order to be heard.
Sights set on Enbar. The Resistance Army avoids the Agma Mountains, choosing instead to move south along the eastern route that passes through the Alliance. To make it safely through the territory of House Gloucester, supporters of the Empire, the army seeks help from the head of House Regan, Claude. Claude vows to draw away House Gloucester's troops so that the Resistance Army can advance to the Aramid River, a dividing line between the Alliance and the Empire.
Thank you.
Okay, I think we're safe for now. Okay. Hopefully the leaf blower won't come back. I mean, I know my apartment complex has to keep the place clean, but I'm nowhere near any of the...
Thank you.
I think they wouldn't need to come this far, but... I guess if they're trying to get rid of debris, it would probably be the easiest way to do it. And technically, the pathway to my door is a common area. Alrighty. So, similar circumstances as before. Want to make sure we keep them from taking the ballista. Here's where Ferdinand would have been otherwise. Okay, I'm dealing with paladins over there. Ladislava. Okay. As before, I think we'll need to be making sure that there's no trouble here. And this time we won't have Dedu backing us up. Oh, you're only giving us 9? Ooh, that's gonna make things tricky. Okay, only our best out. So, Avatar of Death, high damage, armored, sky. Actually, how much magic do they have? A decent amount. Let's swap Seteth out for Ingrid. Let's see. Archer. Let's see. Healers and... Alright, this is a good composition. Let's see. A little magic heavy and... but I think this will do. So, let's set up supports. Oh wait, I need... I think I swap out Mercedes for Dorothea. So, who should I have supporting? Guess I'll have Leonie so she can work on... Actually, does Leonie need to work on anything specific? It might not be a bad idea to have her...
If it makes me stronger.
Actually, no. I think the Cavalier class would make more sense, actually.
I see some potential here.
I don't know how far away she is from it, but wouldn't be a bad idea, given that I've already have her maxed out Pally skill. And then... Oh yeah, about Ash. Apparently I did make a mistake. If I hadn't recruited him, I would have needed to avoid fighting him in order to prevent his death. But apparently, since that I had recruited him, it was possible to keep him from dying. I just needed to keep a safe distance. But, unfortunately for me, I didn't know that, so... Guess he's just gonna be sitting this route out for the rest of it. Shame that, but what can you do? Alright, Caspar for a little bit more defense for you. Should I have Annette support someone? Actually, having her support Linhardt wouldn't be a bad idea. It'll be a good way to have her max out her mage skill. Well, her warlock class, if nothing else. Okay, am I happy with this? I'd say so. Powerful magic, armored frontline. Yes, I would say this will work. The numbers are a bit thin for our side, but...
That symbol. It's an enemy raid. Stay calm and face them head on. Send a messenger to Acheron immediately. If we're quick, we might be able to pull off a pincer attack.
That is Ladislava. She has of late made quite a name for herself as a general. Be on your guard.
Noted.
I'll cut through.
Ready for anything.
Alright, I've mostly still got him using lances at the moment, since that's what he's good at.
Let's make this more fighting.
Actually, let's get him closer. Really get their attention.
Back to the fray.
I do this for all of us.
I will prevail.
Move it up.
I'm awake.
Okay, a little too dangerous then. You know what, you want to go after him, you can taste Thoron.
What's my strategy? Ready when you are.
Alright, that should do. Oh, wow! Silver, huh? Yeah, I really need to work on your heavy armor skill, don't I? Then again, Edelgard didn't exactly fulfill the role very well either.
You think we'll let you take this bridge from us?
It appears enemy soldiers are stationed in the fortress. More will come. Stay on your guard.
Alright. Let's get to work. Isithia, do what you do best.
No time to slow down.
Alright, Byleth, back him up.
Here is something to believe in.
Another victory.
Good work.
I'll follow your example.
Ingrid, be ironic.
Prepare yourself.
You took me lightly.
So reliable.
Alright, their silver axes might do something to you, but the rest will have some difficulty.
I'm grateful.
There we are. Okay, so who have we drawn the attention of? Archers. In that case... You can hit him? Can you kill him? Nope. Alright. Stay your weapon. Unless... Better idea.
I needed that.
The benefit of making you a bow knight.
Unstoppable.
Rude, sir. Actually, I should have had Leonie equip a bow. No matter.
There's more work to be done.
Always work to be done. Alright. There you go. Now you're getting it. Now you're playing with portals. No, that doesn't make any sense. Shut up, I know. Alright, we need to claim that.
We will control this fortress if we can eliminate all enemies within it.
That's the plan.
Enemies approaching. Get the soldiers standing by to join the fight. We may need to hurry up preparations of the ballista, too. Protect the fortress.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me of that. Let's see, I'll have Petra move in this direction so that she can act as defense. In the meantime... Actually, while I'm here... Grab the magic bow. You might need it. And in the meantime, we'll have Lysithea do what she does best. Kill.
I will not die yet.
Why are you so powerful? Whose bright idea was it to make you an avatar of death? Because holy crap, has it been amusing. Okay. You're not going to be able to take him down. So just use Nosferatu to give him something to look at. Oh, it is so nice to have you as a mortal savant again. It is so nice to have you as a mortal savant again. I have missed this. I have missed the wanton murder that you could inflict upon everyone in sight.
That helps.
Really? Ingrid, move in. Alright, let's see what they do. Oh, hell.
Acheron, now's the time to show your loyalty to the Empire. Attack the enemy from behind.
I've got to make my name known to Her Majesty through distinguished service.
That is Acheron, a minor alliance noble. If he has allied with the Empire, then we must destroy him.
Agreed. And there's the reason I had you equip Nosferatu. Root, sir. Have some thunder.
Alright, next.
That is not how I expected things to go, but I'll take it. Root, sir.
I must lead them well.
Alright, I'm gonna have to constrain. Oh, hell, they've got the ballista up. Luckily.
My heart
Oh, wait a minute. Petra has good enough. Oh, hell.
I, Lauren
Prince Helm and Gloucester have arrived to join the battle in my father's stead.
Thanks for making your way here. Annihilate the enemy with the rest of them.
Oh boy. At least I know where to send Ingrid. But if I'm gonna make this work, oh boy. Alright, good thing I had you equip that magic bow. How good is it gonna be? Not good enough. Well, let's start with what we know. Avatar of Death.
It's done.
Good work. Alright. I need to lock him down to some extent. Perfect position to not be able to easily lock them down. That is frustrating. None of your weapons are good enough, and given the circumstances, I wasn't able to get Lewin. Okay, so what are they focused on? So thus far, everyone's focused on making sure Byleth dies. Let's have Ferdinand do what he can.
No time for pity.
Alright, if we want... Okay. That'll get their attention. Okay. Give them iron.
It was meant to be.
Alright. So thus far, we're still alive. Okay, good. You've gotten powerful enough to where you can make that work.
Fight, then rest. Was any of this worth it?
It better be. Wait a minute, you're a mage killer. Kill the mage!
As they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm not in for a beating, am I?
Oh no, no, you're not in for a beating, you're in for a death!
I never should have aligned with the Empire.
For now.
Alright, so you're... Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. So we've got Dorothea. Alright, what kind of damage can you do? Okay. You'll strike at Lysithea and then immediately die. In that case, Dorothea. Actually, Avatar of Death?
Apologies.
Who can you kill? Good lord, that is way too damn powerful! They won't be able to take over the place.
Seems like...
But... Alright, what do we got focused on? So it looks like no one's going to be in kill range if they actually go by what they say they're going by. In that case...
It won't be in vain.
Alright. Twill serve. Go Ferdinand! I am pleased with my decision. Alright, so you step forward and get mauled by Thoron, but not quite to the point of death. That's okay. Violet is attacked. Whoa, between the Crest of Flames and Nosferatu, you're just fine. Alright. Oh crap, that's gonna be a problem.
To oppose the Empire at a time like this would be entirely too reckless.
That is unfortunate for you. Alright, ball back. I don't need you guys dying out there. Unless you're able to take him... No, you are not able to take him down. You are going to run the hell away. Equip the Killing Edge, but run away. Alright. Use the last of your magic to use the last of Thoron to take that guy down. That should stem the tide coming from the fortress.
Next.
Alright, you do the healing this time.
Thank you.
We'll let Linhard actually take a swing.
Today I was lucky.
Alright, you need to work on your reason magic, so...
All is going to plan.
Ah, so everyone wants to go after Felix? Cut him off. I don't want to give him silver. Give him that. Wish I had remembered that part. No matter. I'm so glad I made you an armored unit. Get my Scythia up there.
Thanks.
Okay, so what's your resistance to what's your magic resistance? Whoa, almost as high as your... Ooh, that's why the magic bow did nothing. Even so, you are Avatar of Death. So despite that, you might still be able to do quite a bit to him. Ow.
I aim for greatness.
Good work. Alright.
Seize the moment.
Oh hell, that's gonna hurt. That was incredibly lucky. Okay, yeah, the Silver Lance isn't going to be very useful to you now. Do we have any keys? Yes, we do. And while we're at it, what kind of lances do we have in here? Take your Steel Lance and pick up the Brave Lance. Actually, better idea. Take that on if we're going to keep having them come at us. Alright, start by softening him up. This is gonna sting. But it puts him really darn close to death. Should be easy enough for Lysithea to go in and finish things off. Sorry, Lawrence.
Lay me to rest in a manner that is befitting of the nobility.
You'll understand if I hold back tears. Even in when I played to the Golden Deer, I do not like that guy.
Truth appreciated.
Alright. Are you seriously going after Lysithea? You're either braver or stupider than I thought. Alright, get Byleth up.
Thanks.
Have him give a small heal. Well, have her give a small heal to Felix. Excellent. That's cute. Alright, we've got things under control now.
That's a big help.
Oh, you scum! You absolute friggin' scum! Luckily, this guy's gonna regret his life. Sucker! Ooh, that could have actually hurt, given that it could do a poison. Ah, crap. Guess you're stuck with using your lances for now. Either way,
It was meant to be.
say hello to our other avatar of death.
Stronger, faster, never enough.
Good work, buddy. You're awesome. Ah, talisman. Useful. Alright. So, see what's in that chest. Critical ring. You could probably make better use of that than the speed ring, so go ahead and take it. Now, I believe the goal is to kill every commander? Yes. Okay, in that case we will have to take these guys down. And if to best do that, let's inflict our avatar of death on them. You can help Ferdinand up.
Back to the fray.
Thank you.
Should really be using Recover for Byleth. No matter. I don't need her too much closer, so just get her back up to full. That way we won't have to rely on Nosferatu. Where's your silver bow? Oh. Nearly broken. That would do it. Yeah, that would incite a little too much, especially if there was magic involved. Hold position. You know, I really should have thought about changing out his weapon.
I'm grateful.
Especially if that Imperial soldier is going to keep being obnoxious. Oh, good. The mage is coming to us. Ingrid. My dear mage killer. Would you be so kind as to kill the mage? Thank you much.
I shall not stray.
Alright, let's bait these creeps into action.
Thank you.
And, because I'm feeling...
Alright, next.
Oh, that worked. Neat. Alright, soften him up. And take him down.
No time for pity.
Good work.
You saved me.
Very good work. Alright, can I risk... what kind of magic do you have? Nosferatu? Okay, then I do need to hold back. Unless I use Byleth as bait. Ooh, better. Use Bernadetta as bait. Pretty sure that mage will be the only one in range. As long as she's got something equipped, she should be able to take out that archer without any difficulty, actually. Meanwhile,
Thanks.
I'll have Byleth do a bit of light healing. Mostly for the dancer.
Sweet of you.
Alright, this is going way too well. When's the other shoe gonna drop? As expected. Boom!
Scratch won't stop me.
Good work. Alright, let's get that beast's attention. Oh, that's cute. It's moving forward a little bit. Care to move forward a little bit more, sucker?
The results speak for themselves.
Good work. Alright, how best to get the... Oh dear. What's that gonna... Oh, that's going to attract Ladislava's attention, that's why. Alright, who stands the best chance of surviving against her? Alright, strength 31 with a silver axe. So, defense of 29, 15. Yeah, I guess the answer's obvious.
I'm grateful.
Maybe I should have given you the Hexlock shield. Wait, aura? Whoa! I had forgotten that existed.
That really helped.
Actually, you've got a range of... Actually, you can attack safely from there. Soften up the beast. I'm pretty sure it'll heal it all back, but at least it's experience for you. I'm surprised those paladins haven't come out of this yet. Huh. So that's who I was baiting out.
I'm stronger than before.
To repay Her Majesty's favor, I will not let you pass.
Easy there. Oh dear. Ow. That was only 2 damage? Good lord. And unfortunately, because I hit that jerk, now it's coming out after me. Luckily, Ladislava has played right into my hand. Oh crap, you've got one of those things that takes away... Yep, you've got an Aurora shield. Which means if I'm gonna take you down, it's gotta be by magic. Lock her down.
Exploit their weak spot.
Alright.
I can't retreat. Even if it costs me my life, I've got to protect the Great Bridge.
Alright. Felix, take her down.
Lady Edelgard, I'm sorry.
Alright, that's one threat eliminated. Now we need to get this guy's attention.
Let's do our part.
Witness my resolve.
What's the matter?
Alright. Draw its interest that way. Okay, let's have you take this guy out.
I'll do what it takes.
Good work. Alright, you can actually use your sword now, Violet. Alright. Get out of range and fire away.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Nice!
Sorry, but this is war.
I don't think you'd be sorry for taking out a demonic beast, but shh. Hey Petra, you want to join in the fun? I kind of don't want to bait out those paladins yet. still firing in that direction. Ferdinand should be fine, but not comfortable though.
I will not let down my guard.
Soften him up. That was lucky. I didn't think this thing was that inaccurate. And then we can use Petra to open it up again. Alright, we have free reign to strike now. Felix, have some fun. Well, if someone's going to target Violet, let's make sure no one does anything untoward towards her. That was your last shot, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Alright, I'll have Ingrid's short spear knock it out the rest of the way. If you crit, I'm gonna laugh so hard.
You took me lightly.
Well, at least it went down. Alright. Is this the right call? Put you in range of... You know what? I've been abusing Divine Pulse a little too much, but we may as well abuse it some more. Good work.
Won't be in vain.
Huh. That was not as much damage as I expected. I'm pretty sure he didn't even give you a Hexlock shield. Well, didn't do anything and you got poisoned for your efforts, but... Progress? Now here's the use of the magic bow. For when Lysithea just isn't enough anymore.
Still here.
I know you know recover, but let's have you throw around some fire first.
Today I was lucky.
Amazing.
How many charges of thunder do you have left? Only 2? What's your defense and resist? Yeah.
Ready for anything.
Well, you were resilient enough the first time around, so let's give you another shot at it. What do these guys got equipped? Oh shoot, that's a hammer. Well, the other one doesn't seem like it'll hurt you that much. At least it gives me reason to get you back up and use recover.
Helpful.
Restore, sorry. There are too many names with... There are way too many spell names that begin with re. And in the meantime, let's give this creep something to look at. I have those 3 now moved. I daren't fire the ballista. Keep expecting them to jump out at any moment and start attacking us. But they haven't. And I don't know why, and it bothers me. Ooh!
I will not hold back.
Jeez!
This is the cost of war.
I mean, I know you're damaging my precious javelin. Oh wow, you've taken a significant number of hits.
Let me help you.
Put the plan into action.
Aren't too many soldiers left, but you know what? You can at least give them grief. And given the circumstances, we might be able to soften it up enough to cause further trouble. Good work.
How exciting.
Let's get a total stun onto you. Alright, I gave you this. It won't heal you too much.
Next try.
If at all. Still. It's a neat little trick. And now we've got a total stun on that one. Good work. Meanwhile, why are you using the Creator Sword?
I must lead them well.
I know you've got fire left, but is that because did I burn through all my Bolganon uses, or however you want to pronounce that? Actually, that might be why.
I owe you.
Either way.
I'm grateful.
And in the meantime, you two are just sitting there looking pretty. That's cute. They can die now. I'm gonna have so many repairs to do by the time this battle's over. Even more so if you keep doing stuff like that, Bernie. Keep it up. Root Circle. What's their attack range? Oh wow, we've just been barely sitting outside of it. Either way, I think it's time to start baiting their attention. This won't do much. But since we're in a position where we can help them, well, relatively soon anyway, may as well have a little bit of fun. Alright, move Felix a little closer. Root Circle! I'm glad you have the Shield of Fraldarius with you. You know what? If you've got a massive spear,
I'll end this quickly.
go ahead and use it.
I aim for greatness.
I could learn from that.
Alright.
You're amazing.
Cool. Oh, nice.
Wait.
Alright, let's not mince words over this one. Actually, I should have let you have some fun with an axe. Ah well. No matter. Wanna have some fun, Dorothea? We've only got one use of Thoron left, may as well enjoy it. Actually, I didn't use a Gambit on that. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, even if I had, that would have hurt. Alright, so the Paladins still aren't moving even after I taunted them with a Ballista shot. What does it take to get their attention? An engraved invitation? Don't give me ideas. You still have Gambits left?
We'll do
You still have a gambit left? I'm surprised you didn't lose the garrison. Not that you'll see me raise complaints. Alright, soften him up. We'll let Byleth have some fun. Nice. And move her up here so we can prepare for fun. Now, where was that crit earlier? Ah, well. Shouldn't be surprised, I suppose. Alright, let's hang on to your use of thunder. Very helpful, Leone. Very helpful indeed.
Is this the final act?
Not if we have anything to say about that. Good work. Actually, I should have had Dorothea move first if I was going to do that. No matter. Ooh, that was lucky. I really should have paid attention to that.
It's win or die.
An encouraging display.
Alright. Enough of this insanity. Let's give him something to look at. Ooh. Holy! I may regret moving Ingrid up there. Oh my god, I almost did. Holy crap, that was really damn close. Because of where they're positioned, I don't think I'll be able to do too much besides have Bernie offer some cover fire. And even that ain't much.
Not so fast.
They're not paladins, so Armor Slayer would be useless. Can you get her back to full? Yeah.
Thank you.
But you'll need Dorothea's help.
More fighting.
Alright.
You saved me.
It's time to end this. Oh. You literally can end it, potentially. Alright. Move in that one's way and take that creep out. Holy crap, this spear is amazing!
Not quite.
Why wasn't I using this earlier? Holy crap! This spear is amazing! Good lord! It pales even compared to the Avatar of Death! I need to actually use Dark Spikes in order to actually equal that damage. Holy! Where was that?
Goddess, please forgive the sins of the enemy leaders and the brave soldiers who followed their orders.
Shame that, but... Alright, we did it. We did it. Alright, looks like all the grinding I put in has started to pay off.
Somehow we managed to capture the Great Bridge of Myrddin. To see the Imperial Army hold its ground until every last soldier fell, that is true dedication. It is clear that Edelgard is not some cruel emperor who holds her people in a vice-like grip. There is something more driving our foes. From here on out, our journey will not be an easy one.
Excuse me, sir. Gilbert is here.
Gilbert?
Gilbert? What was he doing all this time? We had better go and meet with him.
Did he find Dimitri, or what's going on?
So, you've captured the Great Bridge of Myrddin. I'm impressed that you were able to break through their defenses.
Save your praise, Gilbert. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Why are you here? Why now?
How did you get
here? I am once again in the service of Dimitri. He was in hiding in Fraldaria's territory, where he was biding his time for a counteroffensive.
Dimitri is alive?
Yes, he was to be executed in Ferdiad, but Dedu stepped forward to rescue him. I am here today by command of Dimitri himself. We realize that our enemies are the same, and that it may be advantageous to join forces.
I see. I shall hear you out.
We are preparing to advance against the Empire. Will you join us as we march toward the Imperial capital? If that is too much to ask, then at least allow us to freely cross the Great Bridge of Merton.
We'll join you.
Hold a moment. We have just finished a fierce battle, and our forces are few. To march straight for the main body of the Imperial army and challenge them? It is too soon. I am happy to allow safe passage over the bridge, but to lend our aid asks too much of us. Is that not so? If you would be willing to wait a few months, we might be able to offer something more.
I am afraid His Highness is not able to stop his advance.
Ah, hell.
If that is the case, I am afraid we cannot join you. Please, send our regards to Dimitri.
I understand. It's unfortunate that we were not able to secure the help of the Knights of Seros. Still, I'm grateful that we can cross the Great Bridge of Merton safely. Thank you for that. This will be a fight to the death. It is highly likely that we will meet our end. I wish you both the best of luck in the battles ahead.
And may the goddess protect you as well.
Oh no. So is the rematch of the Eagle and Lion going to happen? Except this time I'm not around to keep everyone alive, or at least keep some people alive? Oh hell.
Part 2.
This is gonna end badly,
Silver
isn't it?
Snow. Heartstring Moon. The Impregnable Fortress. After seizing the Great Bridge of Merton, the Resistance Army starts making preparations to invade Imperial territory, when a surprising piece of information comes to light.
Are they talking about the fact that Dimitri is alive, or is something more going on? I suppose I'll find out before too long, but even so, what else could possibly be going on?
Emergency! In Gronder Field! There's a...
Yep.
We are in the middle of a military conference. Please, calm yourself and tell us what is the matter.
Yes, sir. It seems the Kingdom and Alliance armies clashed with Imperial forces on Gronder Field. Amid the chaos of three armies battling each other out there, the Imperial army was routed. Edelgard sustained heavy wounds and retreated to Enbar.
Well then, I suppose...
Sir, the Kingdom army was also decimated, and His Highness Dimitri has been counted among the dead.
What?
The Alliance sustained heavy casualties as well, and the whereabouts of their leader, Claude, is currently unknown.
Ah, hell. So we really weren't there to keep them alive. Damn it!
Unknown?
Dimitri is dead.
It must have been a brutal fight. To have lost His Highness. How tragic. Our only solace is that Edelgard sustained severe injuries. This is all quite unexpected, but we must find a way to use this situation to our advantage. The Empire's main force has suffered a mighty blow. Edelgard will most certainly avoid the front lines. Now is the time for us to infiltrate the Empire and aim for the capital.
But what will happen to the Lords of the Old Kingdom and Alliance territories?
They have lost many leaders and soldiers. I'm sure they must be hard at work rebuilding. We will foster cooperation by aiding them through the local churches. The remaining lords of the Kingdom and Alliance must join together to form one union. And you should be the one to lead them. What do you say?
In time.
Indeed, it is a question for another day. We must focus on our battle with the Empire. For now, what is our next course of action?
Let's decide where to invade first.
We must choose a place within the Empire that will give us solid defenses for our front line. That will become the foothold for our invasion of the capital. There is one massive fortress that boasts the greatest defenses in the Empire, Fort Mercius. But we will stand no chance if we attack by traditional means. We must gather everyone and devise a plan of attack.
Who's there?
It has been a lifetime.
What?
Hasn't it, Professor?
How the... what? How? How? I thought you were dead.
Yes. I thought so too. I wanted to slice her throat, but I did not get the chance. I let people die, and yet I still stand. Rodrigue, Gustav, Dedu.
There must be a reason you survived.
You sound just like Rodrigue. A reason. Everyone gives such complicated advice, and I can never quite grasp it all. That is why, Professor, I came here to explain my decision.
What decision?
I have no resources to take back the kingdom capital, much less to defeat the Empire. And that is why...
Professor, you will catch a cold sleeping in a place like this.
Huh?
Is something the matter?
Where did he go?
I am the only one here. Were you dreaming? I can't say for certain that you were dreaming, but if someone did come here to see you, that person only wanted you to see their face. Perhaps they wanted you to guide them.
But to what? And for what reason? Okay, so... that changes a lot, so... what does that mean? Okay, that throws a bunch of stuff out of whack, so... Okay, some more stuff has opened up. Okay. That complicates things, because... if... no, that was too... there's no way that wasn't a... there's no way that was a dream. There's absolutely no way that wasn't a dream of some kind. So the real question is, why would Dimitri show up, and what was he trying to say to us? And did he retreat well... I don't get it.
Fort Mercius is next, huh? Ah, the memories. It's a huge stronghold in my father's domain. The town's completely surrounded by high walls. I used to run around there when I was a kid. Way back when a fortress was just a playground for me. Yeah, those were the days.
We're gonna end up facing your father out there, aren't we? Probably. But how in the hell did Dimitri survive?
It hasn't sunk in yet. They slaughtered the boar. I can hardly believe it. I thought he was alive all this time. He must have really hated Edelgard to lead such an ill-advised assault. No point in feeling sorry for the poor scoundrel now.
If only you knew. Alright, who stands our best chance at winning this? I'm not sure, honestly. I'm gonna go on to win him and say Felix. Never mind, I was wrong. Just kill me.
One to remember.
Wait, what? You won? How? Look, I know you're not going to win any further. Good lord, that was a waste of a good point. Yeah, well, that's fine. Pretty sure I haven't built this up too much.
Learning these things gives me great difficulty.
I may sound terrible, but you won't notice when everyone else sings too.
But what was Dimitri asking
I've
for?
come here after getting chased out of the Empire. There's no place for our kind there anymore. But there are still many inside Empire territory who haven't abandoned their faith in the Church of Seros. I pray that one day we'll get the chance to rebuild the church within the Empire.
Oh, Goddess, hear my prayer. Please bless the deceased with peace everlasting, and may his soul rest in tranquility. You know, I used to see him praying quite often when I would come to the cathedral at night. I wonder who it was he prayed for back then.
If only you knew. Alright, give me a second. It's a little hot in here. I need to get a fan. Alright, there we go. Normally I've got it right here, but it's cheaper to turn that thing on than to turn the AC on. Either way.
Professor, I heard that a staggering number of people lost their lives in the battle at Gronder. And here we are, preparing for the next battle as if nothing happened the day before. It's almost easier to think about war as theater, with the stage an entire continent.
So actors die, the show goes on?
Something like that. If an accident happens on stage, the next day's performance must be unaffected. Everyone just pretends like everything is fine, focusing on their role in the play.
But here's what I don't get right now. It seems like we're gonna be taking Edelgard out real quick. Feels like...
Need something.
Is our war gonna extend beyond Edelgard?
You're all set. This one?
It's possible, actually.
You're all set. See you again soon.
But what was Dimitri trying to say? Was he basically rescinding his birthright or something? Because that's the only thing I can think of.
It sounds like the battle at Gronder Field was pretty gruesome. We don't know for certain whether Claude's alive or dead. Maybe he's all right. I wish I could make sure somehow. But it doesn't seem possible now.
Yeah, there's very little we can do for him now, apart from winning this thing.
Let's see. Guess what I noticed? I can see further than most other people can see. But I can't figure the point of seeing further than an arrow can fly, since I can't shoot what I see.
You could detect enemy movements in advance.
I suppose I could see a whole horde of enemies coming and run away. That's kind of useful, at least. Thanks, Professor. I think I get it now. I'm gonna put my eyes to real good use.
So, who's over in this direction?
Hey, you.
I see. I've heard that Gilbert, who used to serve in the Knights of Seros, fell at Gronder. Apparently, he was originally a knight of the kingdom, and now he shared Prince Dimitri's fate. Gilbert was an exceptional knight. It's an unspeakable shame.
Did you give the ridiculous order to prepare Imperial armor for every one of our troops?
I've reached out through all of my channels, but there are limits to these things. I'll have to recruit an entire town's worth of people if I ever plan on making enough.
Wait, is that our plan? A Trojan army?
Really?
Is that really the plan? Is that really the plan?
Each step closer to Enbar, I'm reminded of another part of my past. Riches and poverty, glory and failure. That city has it all. And if I'm honest, sometimes I miss it. That's how the past works, though, isn't it? It's always a different story than what you really lived.
We really doing a Trojan army? Actually, how's everyone's motivation?
That's how the...
Give me a second. Okay. Everyone's motivation is doing pretty well, given the circumstances, so...
Fort Mercius is the Empire's single most fortified military installation. Utterly impregnable, they say. I wonder, do you happen to know the nickname given to Fort Mercius?
The stubborn old general.
Indeed, a very good answer. But of course, you'd know that. Seems Fodlands give everyone and everything a nickname. Why, you were called the Ashen Demon. Myself, I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a nickname as well as a title, I suppose.
Now teach me your ways. Alright, I'm assuming Sedith is over there. I'm not used to seeing him in this part. At least not recently.
The battle at Gronder Field certainly took an unexpected turn, did it not? Let us press on, so as not to waste the opportunity. Fort Mercius is a keep that was constructed to defend the imperial capital, Enbar. We cannot enter the capital without first capturing that fort. But once we have it, the city should be almost entirely at our mercy. I will make the necessary preparations. Be ready.
This is gonna end badly. Why do I get the feeling the war's not gonna end once Edelgard goes down?
Hey, I could use a hand.
Professor!
Lovely. I'm rather curious to see what stratagem we'll devise to capture the fortress. You know Fort Mercius's nickname, I assume. The stubborn old general? But there must be one or two gaps in its defenses.
Whose bright idea was it to do a Trojan army if that's what Shamir's plan suggests? Well, if that's what Shamir's comment suggests.
Wow, I hardly recognize everyone. Their faces have changed so much. More experience in the eyes, and more pain. I'm glad that they're stronger, but I hate to think they've all become hardened killers. Look after them, okay? Try to keep them on the straight and narrow.
It's not like you to be this subdued. You got me worried there.
Right.
Doesn't matter how sturdy the keep. If the commander defending it is incompetent, it can fall as easy as anything. That's what they say, at least. I wonder if that applies to Fort Mercius. All I know is, if I was the Emperor, I'd never in a million years assign an incompetent commander to a fort as important as that one.
We'll see what they throw at us then.
Professor!
After that great battle earlier, the balance of power in Fodlan has shifted greatly. But we only stood a chance because we drove the Empire from the Great Bridge of Myrden. To get revenge for all our fallen friends, we'll have to stake our lives on the fight that lies before us.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a fun one, isn't it? They always are, aren't they? Who's over here?
You know, Professor, laying siege to a keep is like asking a girl
This
out
again.
on a date. First you get past her defenses, then you make your move. I knew you'd get it, Professor. Anyway, you know more about tactics than me, so I don't know why I'm offering you advice.
Because you're amusing, Sylvain. And because you can.
Okay. Edelgard. Dimitri.
Claude, all the house leaders from way back when assembled again at Gronder. I wonder what their thoughts were as they headed out to the battlefield.
As far as class reunions go, this has got to be the worst one in history. Probably not the best impression, but I think you get the point.
No.
Yes. Who's standing over here?
If Claude somehow survived, I imagine he's terribly wounded. All three forces have suffered heavy losses. We're incredibly lucky to have not been involved. This is a perfect and unique opportunity to go on the offense. Now is the time to prove ourselves, Professor.
Oh boy. I'll admit this is not where I expected the story to go. I mean, I expected that the rematch of the Eagle and Lion wouldn't even happen. But apparently...
It's always so peaceful coming back here. But it's hard to relax knowing we have to go out on another expedition again so soon. And assaulting that huge keep. That sounds hard. Oh, really hard. Don't you think it'll be hard?
We'll be fine.
Of course you'd say that. Why'd I even ask?
Why do I find you so amusing? Is it because of how much of the stereotype you fall into of just the I don't want to deal with anyone and I'm just such a nervous wreck, or am I just a horrible person? I mean, I know I'm a horrible person, but that's beside the point. Oh wow, I need to go and sell some stuff. Well, I'll do that after I've finished the rounds.
You're quite a tactician, disguising ourselves as enemy soldiers to sneak in undetected. A stroke of brilliance. In a frontal attack, our losses would be tremendous. With this strategy, we can really snatch victory from the jaws of deceit.
Okay, that one's good.
Yes, with you leading our fighters, I've no doubt the Empire will suffer an embarrassing defeat.
Okay, you're rubbing it in a bit. You're rubbing it in. You need to work on your delivery. Look, the joke was good. You did repeating it twice. Oh shoot. Yeah, that's part of the reason why I don't have very much money right now. I stocked up on a bunch of crap.
The fish in this pond get fed every day, so they're swimming all lazy and serene. But the only reason they're kept here is so that they can one day be used for food. But the fish don't know that, so they just swim around happily. It's a bit of a miserable thought. But aren't soldiers much the same?
Oh yeah, that nonsense. Either way, I need to sell some crap.
This one? Thank you. This one? Thank you.
Let's see. Oh wow, I got a ton of these. Sell them all.
Thank you.
It's not like I'm using them.
Please come again.
Welcome!
Actually, while I'm here,
Is that the one?
I can't get Master Seals in
Thanks.
high amounts anywhere else, so I may as well grab them while I can. And at this rate, I might actually do some fishing in order to recoup some of my gold losses. Especially if I'm going to throw a bunch of crap at, well, everything.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Is it true that we'll be assaulting Fort Mercius next? That doesn't sound like the brightest idea.
How so?
I've heard that it's built to withstand an attack from even the largest of armies. And not to tell you how to do your job, but don't do it. I'm not ready to say my final goodbyes to everyone.
You won't. I can promise you that. Oh wow, I've got a lot to see too. Okay, so Skittles. Yeah, I should have enough activity points left to handle that.
Dimitri, the late Prince of Fargus. He despised the Empire with all his heart. He should not have tried leading an army while his emotions were holding him captive.
Leaders are people too.
True enough, but I suspect the reason he died is that he could not keep his emotions in check. I see. You are saying you met with Dimitri, but you could not tell if it was reality or a dream. I wonder what that could mean.
Professor, they tell me my father died at Gronder. Was that really a fitting end for one such as him? I don't know. I just don't know.
I'm sorry.
Under your leadership, we can win any battle, no matter the odds. That's what everyone's saying, anyway. Hope you can keep up with our expectations, Professor.
I'm doing the best I can here.
Well, according to information we've received from the Eastern Church, the Alliance territories seem to be experiencing intense upheaval. Their leaders' well-being is still unclear, and the Lords are all questioning each other's intentions. It seems like a difficult time to ask the Alliance for assistance.
It's a good thing we did so already.
Standing face to face with those whom I went to school with. On the field of battle. How inhuman war is. How horrifying. My heart feels shattered. It is my hope that this war marks the end of such foolish behavior.
Luckily for us, we were spared the worst of it. All we had to do is face Linhardt.
I have excitement in my heart for secret tactics. I enjoy attacks that are surprising.
Because it's like hunting?
Yes, hunting is doing surprise attacks on prey. Surprise attacks are safe with friends. Fewer injuries.
Okay, I believe there's someone over by the stables I need to see to.
Hey, you.
Let's go see to that real quick first. I'm assuming Ingrid? Yep.
I only know what little I overheard. But what I did hear implied that the Empire was involved in the tragedy of Dusker. If it's true, that may explain why His Highness chose to fight the Empire. Perhaps I should have fought alongside His Highness.
Why is that?
Because I too lost someone to that tragedy. The most important person in my world. Those of us still on this plane of existence will carry the torch. The inhumane actions of the Empire must not be repeated.
I'm not worried about the Empire at this point.
Hello.
I'm not worried about the Empire at all. I'm worried about those that slither in the dark, but then again, if this were my first run, I wouldn't even know about them, would I? Apart from maybe the fact that... Yeah, I really wouldn't know much about them, would I? I just know the fact that there's something going on in the periphery that seems to be beyond our knowledge, but even that would be... I don't know. Oh wait, not Linhardt. Who was the idiot?
Ah, yes. Professor, what brings you out so late?
Okay, I've heard this one, I think. Lawrence, that's it. See, he's so memorable and so well liked, I don't even remember his name.
I've come to deliver vegetables we harvested in the village to the monastery's dining hall. Because of the season, I couldn't really pick that much, but I wanted to help the church out, even just a little bit. We're busily planting seeds, so when things start to grow, I'll be back.
Glad to hear it. Alright, so... let's see to people's motivation.
That looks delicious.
The flavor.
Alright. And then... that works.
Ah, I can eat so much of this stuff. My stomach's growling just thinking about it.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
Yeah. Okay, then I just need to see... Felix and Sylvain, that works. Won't worry too much about Lysithea. I can just throw something at her face to get her up the rest of the way.
That looks appetizing.
Make use of all the flowers I've been planting. Should probably be planting other stuff so I can actually complete the supply run for once in this stupid game. But shh. Silence. Actually, what's the calendar look like? Is there a good time to fish? Ah, perfect. Well, that's probably just the Fish of Mystery quest, but... Oh yeah, it is the Fish of Mystery. Probably nothing special there, but honestly, I probably need to replenish my stock.
Not all three. This is a
So it wouldn't be a bad idea to...
for me.
What's it called? It wouldn't necessarily be a bad idea to go through and make sure that I've done all that fishing to try and get a little bit of gold back. Especially given how much I threw at bait. I mean, if I go to my storehouse and just... Yeah, I threw a lot at bait, and I've found a decent amount more. So, given the amount I've thrown at it, it would be a good idea to get a return on my investment with that. Oh yeah, I've seen that thing with Seth. Pretty sure I've seen this one with Linhardt.
Linhardt, please accept my apology. You are not deserving of this punishment.
I am the one who suggested it would be great firewood. I suppose it's only fair I get punished too.
I don't think I've seen this
How was
one.
I supposed to know the Archbishop's favorite chair was stashed away under a pile of trash? My apologies, Petra. My idea turned out to be worthless.
It was not worthless. It had great worth. You gave me great help so I could be smoking all of that meat. I give you all of my gratitude for that.
Well, at least you'll have no worries about provisions. I just realized they didn't actually tell us when the punishment will be over.
You can be leaving if you are wanting to. I will not be telling anyone. This is my responsibility to take.
How are you so obedient and yet so passionate at the... Oh, look, Petra! The book you were searching for!
The Complete Guide to Fodlan's Wildlife! I have so much happiness! You are full of amazement.
Well, books are my field of expertise. Still, what a stroke of luck.
Linhardt, can I be asking you something?
This wasn't just luck,
What's
was
that?
You are no longer saying I am bothering you. Instead, you are helping me with my requests. What is the reasoning? Why am I not bothering you now?
Interesting observation. I wonder why that is. You always ask me so earnestly. You seem to throw your entire being into all that you do. I guess I rather like it, working as hard as you do. On occasion, that is.
You are liking the hard work?
What?
Yes. You inspire me to be, well, something that is not normally me.
If you are liking it, then I will keep working hard. With your wisdom, I can be working even harder than before. That means I will be needing your wisdom from now onward. With my strength and your wisdom, there is nothing we can't be doing.
I think you may be right. Your strength and my wisdom, that sounds like a wonderful combination.
I'd be okay with them getting together now. Oh, have I?
There
Wait,
you are, Lysithea.
I'm pretty sure
I've
I've seen
been
this
looking for
one,
you.
but anyway.
So, I have a hypothesis about your crests.
I'm gonna let it play
I
out.
know you're the one who sent me that anonymous letter. There are things we must discuss. Ugh, it sounded like some bizarre love letter.
What? No, of course not. However, I wonder what you would have done if it was.
Now I'm just confused and grossed out.
I'm sorry, but that is not the overall topic of discussion. Do pay attention.
Pay attention to you? As though anything you say is worth listening to. It's not like you can tell me anything I don't already know.
You don't have a very positive opinion of your crests, do you? That's why you should listen to me. I've dug through all my books, and there's no record of anyone being born with 2 crests. You are, to be blunt, an impossible occurrence. For you to have a second crest, it must have been forcibly implanted after birth.
Is that your theory then?
Yes, it is. To further the theory, if the power exists to implant a crest, then it must be possible to remove one too. And that is the real issue at hand.
I could have one removed?
That's what Hanneman is working on understanding. I'm helping him with it.
Professor Hanneman.
Based on your reaction, it seems you want one of your crests removed. I don't think I'd give up having 2 crests if I were you.
Is that so? Even if you'd gone through horrifying experiments, endless trauma, and if you knew that all this pain meant you'd die very, very young, that's what you'd think? You're completely lacking in empathy, so of course you would make such a crass and foolish assumption.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that one play out, but I couldn't remember if it was in my Golden Deer run or elsewhere. So, anyway.
Come on, Bernadetta, open up.
Alright. Seen that one, as amusing as it is. I've seen this one.
Hey, Petra.
It is going well.
Good, good.
Yep, seen that one too. Definitely seen this one. They ended up together like in my Blue Line run. This I'm pretty sure I've also seen, but I can't remember if I saw it on stream or not.
Waiting.
Oh wait, yeah, I saw this on stream. Okay, it's just that with Zenith, and that will... You know, that'll probably play out once I actually get into the next activity. Well, over the course of this week. So, here's my plan then. Let's go through this instruction, and then I'll do the 2 paralogues. After that, I'll probably end the stream there and do what tasks I need to off-stream. Because you don't need to see me fishing for... ever. Alright, starting up. You will be a mortal savant. You will be a murderer of everything. You will become death, destroyer of everyone. And you are going to have some healing magic. Hee hee. I don't know why they would ever allow you to do this, but my gosh, all you need is D rank and suddenly everyone, even the most deadly of fighter, as long as they've got any sort of healing magic at all, suddenly they are become the healer. Way too damn useful. Why would they ever think that was a good idea? I mean, technically, there's not much that they can do to stop it, and technically, I'm drawing resources away from working on other stuff, but way too damn useful.
Nope.
I wonder if I... I did some looking, and maybe I can get you up to...
I didn't know I...
where I need you to be. Well, where I'd like you to be, anyway. Actually, I've got a couple of intermediate seals on a couple of characters. Maybe I could assign you as an adjutant to someone, and then assign you as an adjutant to them while you're a mage. At that point, it would be really easy for you to build up everything.
Nope. I would...
What was that? You didn't finish!
Another...
There we go. Alright, everything is coming together nicely. You know what, I want to see where this eventually leads, so even if Flane's not great at it, the support buildup will be worth it, hopefully. In the meantime, you need to go back to working on your faith skill. You'll probably end up staying a warlock given the circumstances, but if I can make it work, I'll make it work. Actually, given the circumstances, if I had actually been working on you, I might have been able to get you up to a Holy Knight. Guess you're gonna stay a bishop anyway.
There's something I'd like to ask you.
We'll make it the Sistine Chapel, right? And this is the conversation from Seneth, I think? Yep. Alright. Saw this play out already, so I won't worry about it. Now. You've been through a lot of net. I'll be... That's a terrible way of phrasing it, but you know what I mean.
Hello there. I'm here for a visit. Thank you.
I'm sorry. We weren't there when at the battle when we needed to be, but... I'm surprised that option's still available given the circumstances. Probably should have gone with first meeting.
Okay. Thanks for the treat. It was so yummy.
Alrighty. What determines when you gain charm after a tea party? I don't get it. I mean, obviously, if you absolutely suck at it.
Easy with you and I.
We will take no time at all.
Professor, it is finished.
Put online.
Perseverance is the key.
I'll make good use of this power.
Alrighty then. So, let's see to the paralogues. So, since this is the first one that came up, what do I need for level 35? Oh dear, that's a significant jump. Hang on, what's my roster's average level right now? 7. Okay, I've got a lot of work to do. Oh boy. Oh well. Let's start small. Well, at least it'll give me something to do Saturday morning when I don't want to work on my brother's crap. I mean, I'm trying to be nice to help my brother get a bit of initial audio editing done for something, but even so.
Not bad at all, if I do say so myself.
I see needles and thread. What has you engaging in the textile arts, Leonie?
Patching up a hole in my equipment bag. Take a look. What do you think?
If your objective is merely to block up the hole, then I believe you've performed quite adequate work.
Maybe you should ask for help next time.
Blocking the hole was all I cared about, so this suits me just fine.
Yes, but your bag is less bag and more a collection of dirty, smelly patches.
Smelly, huh? I don't smell anything.
Because it smells like you.
Don't you have an allowance from your house to make purchases?
No, nothing. Worse than that, actually. I'm in debt. I could only afford the Officers' Academy because everyone in my village donated.
The tuition is that expensive?
It's not just that. In the Alliance, you have to pay the nobles as well in order to secure recommendations. Commoners can only get an education by borrowing money. It's pretty stupid. Not sure what makes the nobles think they've got the right to. Oh, sorry, Linhart. Forgot you're a noble.
If one is in a family that bears a crest, then you're going to stand atop the social pecking order. I raised the topic with the goddess. She handed out crests to the nobles, after all.
Just handed them out, huh? You make it sound pretty casual.
By the way, I have a weapon to recommend. It should suit a commoner such as yourself.
That so? I just told you I don't have a lot of money.
You're not going to buy it from a merchant. If you find it, you can keep it for free.
Now you've got my attention.
Oh boy.
There's a legend I read recently about Saint Indec, one of the 4 saints of the Church of Seros.
Oh boy.
Uh-huh. Keep talking.
Sorry. Suddenly very sleepy. Nap time calls.
Hey, come on, wake up. You can't just doze off in the middle of a story.
Thank you,
Long
Leone.
story short, there's a holy weapon hidden in Lake Tutates that you can use even without a crest.
Lake Tutates? Right. Let's go, Professor.
Me?
What's with that look? Don't you want to help your lovely students?
Lovely?
Yeah, me and Linhardt. Aren't we just the cutest?
B, I'm off to nap.
We'll never find it unless you're there. If you're really that tired, we'll just have to carry you.
I'm not sure I want to carry him.
We'll bring more people. We'll take turns. Come on, Professor. You're coming, right?
I guess I gotta chaperone you weirdos.
Let's go find this thing.
I guess I'm gonna have to chaperone you weirdos. Come on, Leone. I didn't think you cared about your appearance. Why are you trying to leverage it now? I mean, you're not a bad looker, but that's beside the point. Why am I talking about a video game character like this? Because I can. Oh, great. Fog. What? Oh my god. Creststone of Indec? Oh boy. And knowing my luck, there's probably other weirdos out here too. So, since I don't have Ash around to act as a thief, I guess I'll have to bring Petra for this battle. So, let's file it down. So, I don't think I'll need desperately need Ferdinand for this one, but need to work on Flame, so we'll bring her along. Well, let's see. At this point, I won't worry too much about the church members and Ignatz, because at this point, I can worry about them in my Golden Deer run when I actually have time to build up everyone's experience level. So, the goal here will be to get everyone up above level 35 that I care to. Actually, you know what? Shamir will be the exception. Okay. Actually, this seems like a fairly well-balanced group. Let's take a look at the map. I need to swap someone out for Petra. That's about the most I need to do. I guess in that case, I can swap out... Yeah, that should be fine. Now I just need to figure out adjutants. I really want to see the final support between Lysithea and Linhardt, so we'll do that. Then for Flame, I guess we'll keep having... Where's Sedith? Oh, we're at it. Deployed him. I guess we can have Ferdinand keep working on stuff. Well, at least working on his armor and axe skill. I just need to make sure that he's actually equipped the right weapon. Speaking of which, I may as well see to that right now before I forget. Need to make sure he's got an axe equipped. Alright, that should do. Now we can go back to figuring out adjutants. And I guess so that Felix can work on his Mortal Savant skill. Actually, if I really want that, I should deploy Felix alongside Mercedes. It's cute as Felix and Annette are together. Okay, so... Sylvain is on horseback, so we can set him up over there. Alright, I think this will do. Actually, let's see to weapons.
Well,
Because apparently there was a lot of repairs I need to do. Fine. Fine. Apparently it's not this group that needed the repairs. Although, given that I've got plenty to spare right now.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Come back.
I guess that wasn't the... I guess that wasn't the team that really needed it. And in the meantime, let's have you equip Thunder so that you can work on that skill.
Linhardt, wake up! We've reached Lake Tutates.
Huh? What? Oh, yes. So we have.
A temple on a lake, huh? Looks fancy. And that's a cute, guard dog?
Guard dog? Is it I to whom you are referring?
It talks?
Whoa, a magic beast! And it talks.
Nuisance. You weaklings should turn tail and run.
Hi. We're actually, looking for something?
I know well what it is that you desire. If you want it, you must first complete my trial.
Of course we do. This is as awful as I expected it would be. Perhaps we could go home now?
Nope!
Are you kidding? It's just a little fog. Come on, let's go talk to Mr. Magic Beast.
Mr. Magic Beast is gonna wanna kill us! Alright, so... Oh, hi! That was quick, and they're already interested in Flame.
I will prevail.
Alright, here's what we'll
clean
do.
up.
Alright, what's the best way to do this? Okay. We'll park Petra over here. Have her equip her bow. And then we'll have her dip into our stockpile and pull out whatever torch we've got. Yeah, you can trade out... we're unlikely to need the Armor Slayer, so... Then we'll have you use the torch. Alright, cool. So that seems to be the most pressing threat right now. So, let's start the way we know best, by murder.
My orders?
Alright, because you're a cavalry unit. Let me guess, there's people over in this direction, too. Oh yeah, and why is everybody interested in Flame?
I'm your girl.
Luckily...
I'm sorry.
I suspect our opponent is an illusion. If we cut off the source of this magic, they should stop attacking.
Guide me well.
Alright, Shamir, have some fun.
Thinning their numbers.
Cool.
I'm awake. What's the plan?
See how much damage you can get on, if any. Nice.
Onward.
Maybe I can soften him up a little bit for you. Good work.
Child's play.
Actually, you're getting pretty close to
More fighting.
the skills required for a Gremory.
Why, thank you.
Fire away. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Sorry, not sorry.
Apologies.
Alright, let's see if we get attacked. How long have you been holding that Killer Lance? Oh, crap. There are people that way, too. Wow, I got really lucky on those attacks. Let's hope there's... Okay, good. There's nobody else peeking out over the fog. Let's move Petra over this way in case someone else decides to poke their heads out.
Not for myself, for everyone.
Okay. Now, Byleth, move forward. Here's what we'll do. Now, you do pretty much the same thing. We've only got one use of the torch. May as well take it and use it. Then you can grab a chest key and... Oh, boy, that's a lot of them. And the archers are showing an interest in you. Should have had you equip something. No matter. Sylvain, scout ahead. Nothing? That concerns me more so than if there had been someone. Much more so if there had actually been someone, honestly. Alright, Dorothea can probably safely move in that direction. Ooh, better yet.
Thank you.
Petra can hold her own fairly well, so let's have her move in this direction. Okay. Ooh, even better.
Can I use this off the battlefield?
Oh, nice. S-rank magic. Very nice. Okay.
Very helpful.
Hey, Sedith. Want to take a guess that there's nobody with bows in that direction? Ooh. At least that one missed. Huh. Oh yeah, I've still got you as a cap. Oh dear! I had forgotten that you had still equipped your bow. A new enemy has appeared. Advance quickly? I can do that.
It had to be done.
Shamir, I hope you can kill that guy. Oh, excellent.
Feels good to fight for a cause.
Alright, grab a chest key. And open it up. Ah, short axe. Useful. Now Mercedes, keep moving in this direction. Make sure that Annette stays alive.
Yeah, thanks.
It would not be good to lose her at this stage. Dang it. He'll be fine. There's just the immovable that we have to worry about.
Appreciated.
Not quite enough to take it out. Maybe Sedith can soften him up a little? Oh, excellent. Oh, you scum! Didn't anticipate a miss. Alright. Fine. Ooh, you know Excalibur now. That's useful. Alright, take a swing.
How about a curtsy? I've reached.
Alright. Don't bother using the Lance of Ruin just yet.
I was just stronger.
As nice as that weapon is, we do not need to waste good weapons right now. That was lucky.
I hate this feeling.
That was very lucky. Okay. That guy we know how to deal with at least. Ah, more phantom soldiers. Need to move. Quickly.
I'm good now.
And our torch just went out. Okay, here's what we'll do. Alright, good.
Thanks.
Very good.
I owe you.
Alright. Good work.
Burn until we meet again.
Good work. I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot this round. Oh, shoot. Luckily that guy missed. Oh, hi, mage. Alright, how deadly are you? Okay, so... Actually, will Flame survive the first hit? Yeah, but I'd rather not take any more chances. What's this guy interested in? Ooh, that'll hurt. As much as I want you to work on your axe skill. That'll be fine. Oh, Ragnarok!
To survive, I will win. Witness Bridget Pride.
Good work.
Appreciate it.
Keep her alive.
With all of my might. Each battle a victory.
Good work.
Timing spot on.
Take him down. Ooh, that hurt.
I'm not dying here. Be smart or I'm finished. Did the trick.
Keep moving. Keep moving. We've got this.
I owe you one.
Actually, kind of ironic in a way. The one person who I need in order to open the chest without drawing from my reserves. Ah, hell. That's why there's someone there. But without drawing from my chest keys. Is on the opposite side of the map. I thought this out very well, don't you know?
So helpful.
Alright, going for Leone? How would you go for someone you can't hurt?
This'll.
Okay, now that one makes sense. Please don't have an archer.
Nice try.
Ooh, that was lucky.
Not for myself, for everyone.
Shoot. Oh crap! Someone had archers. Oh, now you've got crits.
Knew you could do it.
My orders?
Take a stab at him.
Alright, who's next?
Yes, I am very funny. Shut up.
won't allow it.
Alright, let's have Petra move more in this other direction. Need them to group up with everyone else. So I guess to that end, we'll have Sylvain move in this direction after we take this weirdo down. Get a little bit of experience for Shamir, even if we nearly kill her in the process.
Their numbers.
Interesting. Then we'll have Sylvain move in this direction to back him up. Okay, I'm gonna be lazy and just use Fortify. Way too useful.
I'm good now. Thanks so much.
Alrighty. So. Someone just spawned in. But you wonder who or what. Alright. Let's have Dorothea get Petra moving in that direction.
Inspired.
Hi. Zenith should have you well blocked off, well cordoned off. And in the meantime, we'll have the rest push in this direction. I don't need to worry about warp yet. Let's save it for a rainy day. Actually, we'll keep... no need to use that either. So what's the range on that beast? Range at 3. If I'm gonna do anything to outrange it, it's gonna be drastic. This is gonna be an interesting battle. Very interesting battle. Rude, sir! Wait, they flanked us?
I'm a quick.
That changes things. Whoa, extra large bullion? That ain't nothing to sneeze at.
I cannot lose.
That's not gonna sneeze at all. Well, may as well have you keep poking away. No, that works.
This'll... You are impressive.
And we can have Leonie move down a little bit to offer cover. I get the feeling that won't be the last person that comes out to cause trouble for us. Shamir, have some fun.
Stay down.
Okay. How dangerous is this? Ugh. It's like I'm facing the immortal, the immaculate one. Again.
You're a big help.
At least this time I've actually got greater freedom of movement. I just need to actually get proper setup. I don't know, it's not going to be as deadly, a confrontation, but it's not going to be pretty. I'm going to need a gambit to open it wide open. I wonder how much Zenith knows about this. Alright, so.
Appreciated.
So let's see what's inside. Umbral steel. That's useful. Alright, keep moving in this direction. So, enemies will routinely spawn until we take this guy out. So, let's start simple. We're gonna assault it with that.
Could you be the incarnation of Sothis? Interesting. Let's test your metal.
Now's our chance.
You will see. So you recognize me. Oh dear.
You seem to be holding back. Thank you for that.
Do not flatter me. My power is not what it once was. The best I can do nowadays is to have fun meddling with humans who wander in here.
I see. We were hoping you might help us, but it seems that may be too difficult.
You know something. I mean, yeah, clearly you know something, Seth, but... intriguing. Actually, you've got a combat art. Ooh, Hunter's Volley. Right.
Fine. Defeat me, and show me what you are capable of.
I should have given you a silver bow. Alright, so you can counterattack at any range. Luckily, you don't Whoa!
Why?
So that's what a crit from that thing looks like. It just says insignificant creature and then just melts your face. Okay then. Let's throw a javelin at him first.
I'm really getting.
I'm your girl.
Alright, now that you can hurt it without dying.
I'll protect everyone.
One down. And luckily, we've got him focused on Byleth for now. Alright, able to do a decent amount. Oh shoot, combat art. And scary someone.
Is that it?
That won't be the last person to come out of the shadows. Especially given what I'm pretty sure I just saw.
I will prevail.
Let's get Petra in position to cause some trouble. I wonder what he'll have to say to Flame.
Onward.
Ah, should have paid more attention. No matter. At least I can make you into a Gremory now.
Guide me well. Just a hindrance.
Cool. Ow. Yeah, definitely should have waited. Go set it. Alright, Petra. See what you can do with a killing edge.
You are in my way.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna need Mercedes up there to help before too long. Luckily, Physic is relatively long range.
Inspire me.
Let's clean up.
Fuse a lot to weaken them some more? Wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Wouldn't be a bad idea at all. Alright, let's do that.
Our power is yours.
Let's open up another spot we can attack from. Does it have guard now? Oh, hell, it learns... Ugh. That is... Oh, and it's about to hurt everyone. Badly.
What's my strategy?
You're done.
What's next? So steadfast.
Hey, Linhardt, can you, tell us how we're doing when it comes to the people surrounding us? Oh, good, we're fine.
My orders?
I was worried that someone else might pop from the shadows and cause us trouble, but it seems like we'll be okay, maybe. Lucky us. Hi, random peoples. Actually, move over this way so you're out of range of the... Oh, dear. Good thing you're out of range of the combat art. Well, out of what's about to happen. I think it's time to break out the Sword of the Creator. Oh, that was impressive. That was very impressive. Moving that direction, and another cavalry. Alright, we need to crack it open again. And because of your circumstance, you can't use a gambit. You've lost your gambits, so that ain't helpful.
I won't fail you.
Let's see if we can get lucky on this gambit. Good. Alright, that opens it back up. Shamir should be able to survive that, depending on the crit chance. Ooh. Soften him up a little bit more first. Ow! Says is going to be useful for when it comes to fortifies, so let's see if Flanevent has anything interesting to say.
Oh, you're here too. I've always wanted to meet you, Seth.
I ask that you keep quiet, Uncle.
Oh!
What's that? Seth.
Shh, please keep quiet, Uncle.
So this actually is in deck. Interesting how he does almost 0 damage to... Ooh, that is intriguing. Hey, you need to work on your axe skill. Throw an axe at him. That's a little too dangerous for Annette. Oh dear. A lot of too dangerous now. Holy carp. That's a lot of damage. Hey, heal everyone! Hey Sylvania, you might want to kill that guy and get back over here. We're gonna need your help.
All for our future.
Whoa. Okay, you're gonna stand guard then.
Did the trick.
Hopefully Leone can be more useful. No, you're just as vulnerable.
Hey, Mr. Magic Beast. If we defeat you, will you grant our wish?
Indeed I will.
Great. I may not have a crest, but I'll give it my all.
You are an interesting young girl. I accept your challenge.
Unfortunately, you'll probably die. Okay, I knew that was gonna happen, but... I mean, I knew that was gonna happen, but I'm still amused by that line. Okay, that's a cute line. I like that. Okay, so it's a magic. So it's mostly magic-based damage?
If you want your wish to be granted, it is better that you fight me in ignorance.
We'll fight, but your form and mannerisms suggest that you may be...
Huh. So much. So many little hints. I like this very much. I very much like all these random hints I'm getting. This is cool. Rude sir. You can have a steel bow to the face now. Okay, yeah, we need to take you out this turn or things are gonna get ugly.
Onward.
So Flame really is Setline.
What's my strategy? More fighting.
That simultaneously explains everything and nothing.
Guide me well.
Oh dear, you just got scary.
What's the plan?
We'll cover you.
This won't do a lot of damage, but it will get their attention, which is what I need to aid at right now. That's what I need right now, to get that thing's attention away, the hell away from the rest of us. And I'm burning so much of the Creator Sword. I hope this is worth doing so. Ah, quick riposte. So you're just gonna constantly double strike now. Luckily, I got magic bleeding out of every orifice. Which makes no sense when I say that out loud, but you know what I mean. I have magic, therefore they will die. Or it will go down. Or something. I don't know what I'm saying either. I just want to win. Why are you so deadly? Please don't crit this time. Thank you.
Let's clean up.
I'm gonna need fortified. Ooh, we're actually getting pretty close. What's your best magic? Do it. Ooh, that was cool. Oh, we can take him down. Well, let's give Mercedes a chance to be awesome. That group heal's amazing.
Haven't withered away just yet.
You did well. The trial ends here. What sublime children of men. Go ahead. Name your desire.
So, we heard you're giving away free weapons?
Do be quiet, Leone. Somewhere in this temple is said to rest the holy bow of Saint Indec. It is called the Inexhaustible. Could you find it in your heart to let my friend here have it?
You have shown might deserving of my sacred bow. I will grant your wish.
Yes! Thanks, Mr. Magic Beast.
Your bow, eh? Your bow. So, I'm taking that all the saints are some kind of giant beast then? Huh. Okay. That changes things. Well, that doesn't change too much, but even so.
Aren't you happy, Leone? That's quite a bow, and it was completely free.
I'll say, I've never seen anything like it. But is it really okay for me to take this?
I would say so, wouldn't you? After all, you went through an awful lot to get it.
I know, but... Professor, maybe you should hold on to it for me. At least for a while.
It's yours, Leone.
It's not a weapon just anyone can use. I can see that. I want to be more confident in my strength before I really call it my own. Even holding it right now makes me feel unworthy. I'd really appreciate you looking after it for me.
I understand.
Thanks, Professor. And everyone else who helped too. I'm really grateful. Linhart, I'm sorry I forced you to come along. But seeing such a kind-hearted person like you, well, let's just say my opinion of the nobility's shifted a bit.
I'm not sure I completely understand, Leone, but it sounds like praise, so I will take it as such.
Now, let's get back to work. I need all the training I can get.
She already possesses the strength to use that bow. She went through the trouble of fighting a saint so she could claim that weapon as her own.
A saint?
Or maybe you'd call it a saintly beast. In any case. Oh, and please do let me use that bow. It's not exactly a hero's relic, but it is still rather fascinating, isn't it? I would love to learn to what extent the bow's connection to the crest influences the weapon, and perhaps even... Oh, it's been too much of a day, hasn't it? I'm feeling tired, so let's talk about this later. Good night.
I mean, in that case, I might let Bernie touch it, but I don't think you necessarily need it. Alright, what kind of weapon are you? I don't have a good thing to compare it against, but... Oh, it requires A to use it? Wielder can attack twice. Ah, so it's basically a brave bow. Except, crit doesn't seem significantly higher. I need to actually compare it against a brave bow, but even so, that's cool. I like that. So, next up...
Can't stop running.
Huh?
We got you. You're the Prime Minister, aren't you?
Not anymore. He lost his power and his fancy title. Now he's just a man.
Shut up!
Yeah. Do you know what you've done to regular folks like us? Since you villains took over the Hrim territory, our lives have been nothing but pain and misery. Heavy taxes, forced labor, it's brutal. Now we're gonna make you pay.
Oh boy. Gonna be one of those missions.
Such a nice selection of tea leaves in the pantry here.
Tea is nice and all, but it's not much good when you don't have sweets to go with it.
Sweet treats are less common, yes, but perhaps that makes sense. War is not sugar-coated.
If you've got time to be cheeky, you've got time to find me some sweets.
But Lysithea, your smile is so sweet.
Lord Ferdinand, excuse the interruption.
This is not a pairing I expected to run into.
Our scouts happened upon the information you were looking for. I thought it would be best to let you know as soon as possible.
They know where my father is?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, now.
After losing his position as Prime Minister, your father was held in Enbar for a very long time. He escaped. For a while, no one knew where he was. The other day, however, He was sighted alone in the Hrim territory. Seemed he was heading for an allied region.
Hrim.
Alone, you say? Was he safe?
I'm afraid not. There is a major insurrection happening in the Hrim territory. It's been 5 years since Duke Ire lost his control of the area. The military seems to have finally lost control, and the people's violence is unleashed.
I do not understand. Why are they rioting?
It's obvious, isn't it? Ferdinand, do you really know nothing about Hrim? Your own father was ruling it. You don't know what became of the area once he fell from power?
If it was truly a House Ire territory, I would have been trained in governing the area. But my father insisted that I have nothing to do with Hrim. But now is not the time to talk about this. We have to help him before he gets caught up in the violence.
You're right. Now isn't the time for chit-chat. Let's get over there quickly. Professor, would you be coming?
I'll go with you.
We'd better depart as soon as possible. I know a bit about the situation. I'll fill you in later.
How do you know about the situation, Lysithea? Actually, wait, isn't what your house bordering on the Empire? I mean, I know your house has had dealings with the Empire given the circumstances, but I'm curious to know just how much you know. Seems like more than, well, it's evidently more than you've let on elsewhere, but still. Curious. Very curious. Alrighty. So, oh, this map. Only it's actually being used for something other than, okay, rout the enemy. So I just need to defeat everyone in sight, huh? Except we've got people coming in from all sides. Wait, Killer Knuckles exist? That's such a silly name. I'm kind of amused by it. Oh dear, why is Lysithea and why are Lysithea and Ferdinand deployed there? Oh boy, that's gonna make things tricky. Please tell me I'm actually, given the circumstances. Okay, there are chests out. Okay, there are chests out, so Petra stays on the field. So the question is, who else stays on? Well, let's see, what kind... Let's see. Mostly martial weapons. A few bows. Not too many cavalry by the looks of it, though. A few flyers. In that case, now might be a good time to bring out our own bow. Let's swap Shamir out for Bernadetta. And while I'm at it, let's see what she makes of this bow. Alright, that should do for supporting everyone. Now, let's see. Is this gonna be a fine enough arrangement? I'm trying to remember, no, you're not good enough to use the bow yet. Huh. Yeah, I think this will work for a team arrangement. Actually, let's swap Leone out for someone. Caspar, maybe? Probably stand the best chance of surviving all this. Ingrid doesn't make sense given the lack of mages. Yep, I think this is a good arrangement. Now. Alright, that should do. Now, do I want... Oh yeah, let's do this. Alright, that should be a fairly good balance. Now, let's see to weapon durability. Alright, let's see. Everything seems good when it comes to forged weapons, but
Come back.
need to make sure that everything's properly repaired.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch. Is that the? Thanks a bunch.
That's good.
Is that the? Thanks a bunch. Is that? Thanks
Definitely
a
to make
bunch.
sure that that's repaired.
Is that? Thanks a bunch.
Come back.
Alright, that should do for weaponry. Now, deployments. This is gonna be a tricky one. It looks like in order... How many units are there? Oh god. Lots. Okay, so are they gonna come to us, or am I gonna have to go to them in order to smoke them out? If I'm going for them... Actually, that's a pretty good arrangement. I might want to... Let's swaps... Actually, no, with an archer there. I think this makes more sense. Alright. I think this'll do. Let's give him hell.
This is where my father was sighted? The citizens are rioting everywhere.
Over there. Quick, we need to help them.
Oh boy.
There seem to be some people inciting the violence. If we take them out, perhaps the violence will subside.
It might be best to spread out.
The north side of the town is in chaos. I do not think we can advance.
It seems better to simply hold the line against the enemies in the north and focus our efforts on saving the citizens in the east and south.
Alright.
My strategy.
Simple enough plan. Let's put it into action. Let's start slow.
Put me in there.
Luckily, I know how to deal with these creeps. Boom!
Attack at your own risk.
Good work, Caspar.
More. I do this for all of us.
Guide me well.
Thank you. Looks like I won't be robbed this time.
Alright. Might put you into range of someone with a hand axe, but that'd probably be the most dangerous part. Alright, equip an axe. Alright, get your sword ready. Do your best to hold out. Ooh, fast one.
At your service.
Soften him up.
My
Oh dear, the game's chugging a little bit. There are a lot of people out here, but even so, it's a surprise. Alright, you should be able to withstand them relatively well, so go ahead and stick your neck out. Ooh, not as well as I expected.
Let's win this already.
Lock them in place. So we can make them behave. What's our best bet for dealing with this over here? I don't know how quickly it'll be until we can get down there and save them. Though given the lack of magic on this side, I can probably safely send Ferdinand out to cause trouble there.
Let's make this quick.
What's the right call? Okay, lack of frame rate's starting to hurt. Oh shoot, someone with a hammer. You should be able to withstand that, even with the hammer. Everyone else will have a difficult time punch. Oh shoot, never mind. Okay, in that case, do your best to hold that.
Ready for anything.
Let's make this quick.
I'm awake.
More fighting.
Maybe I can have Bernie get a quick hot shot on that swordsman.
I do this for all of us.
Yeah, let's start knocking these guys down, if only so I can actually hear myself think. Alright, take your shot. That should soften him up for Sylvain. He's softened him up enough. And we'll park you out in that in order to assist Byleth when things get annoying. Good work.
You knew the odds.
Ah, shoot, you're equipping the short axe. To be fair, that means you'll be just fine when things go awry. Good. Alrighty, well done. Ooh, good thing I had you equip the short axe. Wasn't my intention,
Lament your weakness.
but I'll certainly take it. Now to the fools who think attacking Byleth is a good idea.
Won't be in vain.
Oh, wow, actually a decent amount of experience.
Let's think carefully.
You're certainly welcome to try. Ah, a bone. Ooh, magic. That'll make things trickier.
It's over. All is going to plan.
Good work.
Not my best.
Very well done. Where are the wyverns going? Ah, more reinforcements coming in.
I will prevail.
Best approach. Doesn't look like anyone's going after that for the moment. But that won't stay. But it won't stay that way for long. Actually, given how quickly Caspar can knock someone out, potentially anyway. Start by giving him a hand axe.
Who's next? Get in line.
Avatar of Death, would you care to do your job?
No time to slow down.
Good work. What of this guy? Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Prepare a javelin. That way, even if he tries something,
I will see this war through.
he's gonna be hurting. As expected, still going for it. That's okay. Let's give the Inexhaustible a couple shots.
What's the plan?
Excellent.
I was just stronger.
Now we can get in there.
Thank you ever so much for helping us. I don't know what would have happened if it weren't for you.
Good work. Now, Petra, give him something to look at. I'm really wishing you still had the Armor Slayer.
What's my strategy?
Alright, here's how we'll do this.
I must lead them well.
Alright, we'll leverage Byleth's strength to take these guys out.
Well done.
Alright, who's the more dangerous foe? Well, you can take this guy out the most safely. So, take this shot.
All is going to plan.
Then I can have Linhardt. Make sure that you stay alive.
Thank you.
Keep the killing edge up. I don't know how useful it'll be, but hey, may as well. Take a stab at him.
Destiny unfurls.
Alright, how do I want to do this? Do I want to make a dash for that, or do I want to try and take out this group so I can have Sylvain and Petra join in the fray? I think whatever I do, it makes sense to start baiting out more of them.
At your service.
Appreciate. Alright. Let Mercedes move with this group. Oh, an assassin. Ah, hell. As expected, we're gonna need some serious magic to take them down. Ah, hell. That's not a good sign. Alright, even with that hit... Ooh, Poison Blade. Dang. Might have to get the Lance of Ruin out. Ow! Starting to get really dangerous. I hope Flane actually heals Ferdinand. Alright, we got their attention. Better or worse. Thank you, Flane. You're wonderful.
I don't expect forgiveness. Remain cautious.
Good work.
A victory. You make me feel safe.
Just be careful.
Good, I don't have to get out the Lance of Ruin.
All for our future.
Don't need the Inexhaustible for this one.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Good work. Get ready to assist those guys.
I must pull through.
Alright, no more mincing words. Alright. So, they're primarily martial weapons from here on out, so here's what we'll do. What's their movement like? If they didn't have an assassin, and if Caspar wasn't held in place. Alright. Here's what we'll do to start with. Alright. Hopefully that'll be enough to keep Byleth out of harm. Ooh. Yeah, that'll be fine, I think. Alright, so Byleth's out of kill range. And assuming even one of those attacks miss, Linhardt's out of kill range too. I am so glad I got that bow!
A little scratch won't stop me.
Alright. Ooh. Take the chance.
Attack at your own risk.
Alright, what kind of damage are we looking at? 24x2? Okay, so I just need to get him above 48. And hope that that's not a killing edge.
Thanks for helping.
And then, to mitigate the rest, I just need to plant you here and watch them fall against your blade.
Behold our strategy.
Good work. Now go ahead and head into the middle of them so that they can freely die. Alright, good. Didn't need the heal after all, but good thing we had it anyway. Alright. That that doesn't constrain most of them, actually. Rude! You take the swing and die.
You knew it would end as such.
You take the swing and die.
That is all.
Good work. As expected, one of the strikes missed, and it turns out both of them missed. Also, as expected, no effect. Now the only threat to him is the wyvern.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Nice.
This could turn the tides.
Got a decent amount of healing from that, too. More assassins. Okay. Let's see if I can just... Excellent. You get a heal, you get a heal, you get a heal.
Oh, looky there. Some houses are still untouched. Let's give them a good plundering, boys!
Professor, let's make haste and go help them. Their lives may be forfeit if we don't get to them quickly.
Alright. I only needed one crit to make use of that. I'll take two. Alright, but now that I've taken out one group, I need to start moving more quickly.
I'm not the only bad guy here.
What? We give up. Have mercy. That guy made us do it.
What guy? Ah, hell, a bowman. Alright, what's the range on that bowman? Okay. All I need to do is set Seteth up to move in this direction. equip an Iron Lance. It'll sting until I can get help to you. But Sylvain's pretty close. I can have Bernie get close as well. After a little bit.
What's my strategy?
Here is something to believe in.
I must lead them well.
Okay, Violet's got that part well in hand. Alright, give them silver.
Still here.
Huh. Take him down.
We must press on.
Alright. Hell, both of them are interested now. I can block this one off. Ah, hell. Do I have a gambit that can constrain you? Not without risking Linhardt. Can't move you without risking more, even more. Arrgh. No easy way around this.
Fight.
Luckily, we've got Ferdinand to block that passageway. Problem is that Wyvern. Depending on the circumstances, that could easily be kill range. It's the best idea we've got.
I owe you one.
Alright, let's get you up. Well, if you can take it out, do so. Nice.
You're all going down.
It's gonna take a lot of damage for this guy to kill you, so that at least keeps you safe. At that point, I just need to get Lysithea out of kill range.
Apologies.
You really like that Banshee spell, don't you? Ah, hell. There's no way I'll be able to get there in time. I don't think, anyway. Take a minor miracle. Whew, that was lucky. Cute. Alright, got them contained from that direction. But since this assassin is moving up here, I need to assume that he's going for that. So, to that end, I'll need to have Bernie move in that direction. Actually, it looks like I can have Bernie just straight up keep it. Alright, that's what we'll do then.
A little scratch won't stop me.
What's the range on this guy? Alright. Bernie should be able to subvert. Ernie should be able to get to where she needs to then.
I needed that. Maybe it's...
Ah, hell. A wyvern's gonna take interest if I do that? Well, it won't be a problem for taking it out. Alright then. We'll give it the inexhaustible. I'm already starting to use this as a crutch. This is not a good sign. I'm really starting to get tired of that weapon of yours. I'm gonna break out the killing weapons. Actually, no. Keep it simple.
All is going to plan.
Don't waste the killing weapons. Can you reach Zenith? Good.
Apologies.
Alright. Easy solution. Dismount and attack.
Judgment is passed!
You defeat me? Left.
Good work.
We owe you our lives. We're saved! Saved, I say!
Now, let's see what your puny archer and axe swinger can do to us. Well, one of those things anyway. Okay. Make sure you're equipping your Iron Lance.
Let's crush him.
Actually, wait, is Bernie gonna be fine? Maybe? Worth a shot, maybe?
I owe you one.
Exploit their weak spots. Lucky break.
Good work. Further constrain them. Excellent. You hold position. Alrighty. But the real question, will Bernie survive? Ooh, that's a bad sign.
Pretty good, huh?
Growth.
Ooh, that was lucky. Wait, he's stepping on the thing that I don't want him to step on, isn't he? Not intentionally. That's a bad sign if I want to try and keep it alive. Rude, sir! Need Violet to heal that again. We're gonna need Linhardt to help heal some more. Unfortunately, Linhardt's otherwise occupied, which is gonna make things obnoxious. Lysithea?
You lost that one.
Let the murder commence.
Still here. Bernie's just...
I get to live another day, and it's all because you came to the rescue.
I think that's all of them. I'm so glad we were able to help everyone.
Alright, are you gonna survive, Bernie? Most likely not. Unless I can draw them away somehow. Well, that makes you an enticing target.
Thanks.
But the question is, can you survive? Probably not. Okay. Ugh.
More fighting.
Well, the thing is, whichever one attacks Bernie, she'll probably survive. Well, ooh. Depending on which one attacks Bernie, she might not make it. So, Ooh, that ain't good. That ain't good at all.
At your service. I will prevail.
Guide me well.
Good work.
Lament your weakness.
What's the plan?
Thank you.
Alright, Sedith will be fine. Give him something to look at.
I'm awake.
Thank you. What's my strategy?
Alright. Make sure that that one can't cause any harm to Caspar.
Put me in there.
Alright, punch him out.
Might makes right.
Good work.
That's a...
Ready for anything.
I have you swing around a killer axe and you don't even use it as intended. And I should have had you use disturbance. Alright, do you survive? Yes. Barely. But you're pretty well hamstrung until I can get support to you. I'm not sure the easiest way to do that. Probably Sylvain. Yeah, that's probably the easiest thing I can do. Ah, hell, that makes things more complicated. At least Violet's able to hold things down there.
All is going to plan.
Thank you.
If I live, I fight.
Have I earned no reprieve?
Never.
Destiny unfurls.
With all of my might, I fight for justice's name.
Alright.
Apologies.
You gonna be able to survive? Maybe. This is gonna be
Let's
bloody.
make this quick. That really helped.
She doesn't have anything that can attack in melee range, does she? Alright. It's my best chance. I need that guy to go down in order to help her. Although, to be fair, now that other people have been exposed... Ah, damn it. No easy answer. Okay, I think I know the answer. Or one of... Ah! Okay. Let's get Seteth up.
Appreciate it.
It's more well defended than Sylvain, if I'm not mistaken.
Guide me well.
Excellent.
Can't let you go it alone. Commence!
Alright. We live. We live.
Thanks for helping.
I must pull through.
Bernie's unstoppable.
Alright. We'll pull through. We'll pull through. Hold position. Actually, given the circumstances, maybe I didn't need to hold position.
Put me in there.
Ooh, definitely not. Take him down.
Who's next? Get in line.
Ready for anything.
Now you use the killer axe for its purpose. Ooh.
No use. You are in my way.
Good.
No use.
That was lucky.
I must pull through.
Take him down.
There is still room for improvement.
And after I went to all the trouble of killing that noble and stealing his treasure.
Wait.
Father, no! So we were too late after all.
Ah, hell.
At your service.
Appreciate it. I will prevail.
To survive, I will win.
Witness frigid pride.
Alright. That archer will probably still be able to attack Petra without fear of reproach, but...
I do this for all of us.
I will not die here.
Good work.
Don't bother haunting me. I said.
Ooh. Alright, the worst of it's over. Now we should be able to regroup and give them hell.
Thanks.
More fighting.
You're a big help.
So, what kind of forces do they have left? Stuff over in that direction, including armored units. We'll have Bernie move in that direction then,
Guide me
alongside Seteth. Those who remain there,
Let's make this quick.
I will not let down my guard.
stand. Alright, get in the way.
Thank you.
Okay, making progress. And while we're here, darn.
Seems.
As expected. Rapidly running out of battalions. Oh, and it looks like the rest of them are coming out to play. Still more coming from the north. I guess that's why they said we'd be better off focusing on holding back the units in the north rather than going out to face them. Give him a killing edge.
My heart burns with pride.
Good work. Where are the chests to worry about? There's one back in that corner. Yeah, I'm not going to easily get all of them. Unless I spend a lot of time running back and forth in circles. Luckily, Violet has a chest. Violet has means. I'm gonna need to get a couple. I'm gonna need to actually buy a couple of chest keys if I keep doing stuff like this. I miss having someone like Ash around. Regardless.
Back to the fray.
Oof.
I owe you one.
Actually, that has the potential to be even more dangerous, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. Actually, wait. Technically... Love how close that gets. Take a swing.
I'm not going down.
Oh, that's convenient.
Big win.
So reliable.
Ready for anything.
Have some fun. Alright.
Apologies.
A light heal, but still a useful one, hopefully. Let's see if that's any use. Ow!
Another victory.
I hope they stop spawning stuff from the north now. Ooh. Should have remembered that that was a tomahawk. Ow. I didn't just kill Sylvain, did I? No, but I got pretty darn close. You need to have him retreat.
I may not survive.
Punch him out.
Hope you're ready. Might makes right.
Not.
I'll follow your example.
Do what you can. Should keep him away from Byleth if nothing else. Alright. The area over here is secure. So what's the range on these sword masters? Not too far.
I owe you.
Every little bit helps. Luckily, we've got a magic bow. Good work. Nice.
You defeat me? Left.
Alright.
You're a big help.
Alright, so Sylvain should be able to get a couple good swings in before needing to fall back. Or a kill!
Burn until we meet again.
Good work! Actually, given the circumstances, why not try and repeat your success?
I owe you one.
Ah, there's another chest up there. Ah, no point going that overboard. Well, I know you'll be able to take him out without dying, so let's see how much damage you take in the process. Wait, you stayed in range to die? What is wrong with you?
No time for pity.
Don't bother haunting me.
I don't train for fun.
I'm impressed.
Alright, where's the chest? Okay.
Thank you.
Well done.
And Linhardt's starting to run out of range to heal. And it looks like killing that guy will end any chance I have to gather any of the remaining chests.
Appreciate it.
So? I guess that's just gonna be it for a little bit.
Oh, thank you.
Unless I have...
I will not die here.
Alright, I know how I want to do this. We'll have Linhardt use Warp. Have Sylvain run up to grab a key. Ah, not quite in range. Shit. Well, either way, another chance to heal.
Phew, thanks. What's the plan?
I didn't realize that. Oh well, at this point...
What's my strategy?
Where's the chest? Okay. What's in this one? Secret book. Actually, at this point, my best chance to move forward would just be to get Dorothea closer to Petra. Linhardt, figure out the best way to do that. Well, that works. Alright, now for the most invigorating part. Watching paint dry.
Inspired.
Or at least the closest thing this game has. As we watch Caspar just punch the daylights out of whoever comes out.
Might makes right.
Alright. Now comes the boring part, but shouldn't take too long given that we'll have Dorothea for at least for one round. Gotta be thorough. Gotta be thorough. Then I just need to have Caspar punch someone out. Oh man. I hope whatever's in that chest is worth it, because I'm gonna need to spend quite a bit to get all my equipment back up to normal.
Encouraging display.
Last physic from Mercedes. Nice.
Leave it to...
Alright, Caspar. Actually, you need the experience more. Go ahead and take a swing before Caspar has his way with them.
Don't try and stop me. Might makes right.
Oh my gosh.
Knew you could do it.
What am I even doing with my life? She gave in Dorothea's movement. Oh, if I had thought to use that gambit. Ooh. Well, if somehow there isn't enough room, well, if somehow there isn't enough distance after this, well, I know what I can do.
You're all going down.
Keep it up.
I'll have to steal those moves.
You know what, just to be on the safe side. Alright, we got all the chests. Now we can safely end the game. So, best way to do that would probably have Bernie do an initial volley.
If we cause enough chaos, we can do whatever we want.
Unless we come in and kill you. Finish it.
There is my ambition unfulfilled.
We yield! Yield! We were just following orders. It's not like we love a good riot, really.
You say that. A Lance of Zoltan. Ooh, those are useful. Oh? Ah, that is useful. I don't know if I have anyone that bears the crest of Keyhole, but you know what? Shouldn't be surprised by that when I just have him punch out everyone in sight.
Ferdinand. Hey.
Yes?
I don't know what to say. About your father, I mean.
No, it is all right. Some part of me was expecting this. I do not know what happened in Hrim territory, but I am sure he got what he deserved. You knew more about it, you said? Maybe you can tell me everything later.
Well, we know that Duke Geyer was not necessarily the best person, given what we heard about what he did to Edelgard. But, or at least what he allowed to happen. But, curious.
Why, thank you so much.
Let's see what Lysithea knows. If she's willing to
I
tell.
can tell you what I know.
Please do.
You know about the Hurim Rebellion, right?
Of course. The rebellion started when Emperor Ionius IX tried to consolidate power. The Hrim family tried to split off from the Empire and join the Alliance. Working with House Ordelia, they raised an insurrection. The Empire suppressed it.
Wait, Lysithea's house? Is that why she ended up being the unwitting experiment?
And then a puppet leader was installed in the Hrim territory. House Eyre was tasked with handling the actual governance of the region. Seeing this, the nobles feared that the Empire would assume total control. That's when the 6 great noble families chose to wrest power from Ionius IX.
That's right. The Insurrection of the Seven. I've always wondered why it was called Seven when there were only 6 noble families.
It was the 6 great noble families, plus Hrim.
How vexing. Either way, events unfolded shortly thereafter. Are you aware of how Duke Eyre was ruling the Hrim territory? He imposed harsh taxes upon the people, much harsher than on his own, making their lives very challenging. People fled their homes in droves to the neighboring Ordelia territory, but they were sent back from where they came. The Empire was occupying Ordelia territory as well, as it turned out. Issues were further complicated when Duke Eyre fell from power. Eyre was dismissed from his position, only to be replaced by Lord Arundel.
Edelgard's uncle, the regent of the Empire.
Correct. And he imposed even heavier taxes on the people, squeezing them painfully dry. The people were conscripted for duty. Any who opposed were killed on the spot. Lord Arundel did this in the name of Duke Eyre.
What?
Your father was by no means a great ruler, but it was Lord Arundel who stoked the fury of the people and directed that fury at your father. Duke Eyre is not perfect, but he's not the villain in this.
Lysithea, thank you for telling me all of this. I am embarrassed to say I had no idea.
That explains a little bit more, but I'm curious to know why... Why would he cast the blame on Duke Eyre? What, was that for being useless or something? Because it seemed like he was one of the corrupt nobles, but even then, I don't know whether those who slither in the dark really care about that.
I see now that it was not his fault, but he did go along the wrong path and place a burden on his people. He can no longer atone for what he did, so I will have to. I need to go think about what I will do after the war, how I will make up for my father's mistakes.
Nothing helps deep thought like sweets.
I don't know if I don't think that's really how it works, but...
Sweets. They help you think. Perhaps you should find some for us.
I see. If I find some, I will be sure to let you know.
I can't tell if that's highly manipulative or sweet. Either way. Oh wow, we've been going for a lot longer than I expected. And I think, given how tired I was earlier, I probably should have been in bed a few minutes ago. Either way, still, I guess, testament to the game that it was able to hold my attention for this long to where I didn't even really recognize the time. So, honestly, all things considered, that was fun. I'll admit that it was a bit repetitive having to go through the fight on the Great Bridge of Meriden again, but given how the story has already taken a drastic turn, the battles are fairly similar, but the actual circumstance in the story is just so different. I'm honestly kind of surprised at how different it's been thus far, given that. But either way, I think I've rambled on enough. So, tomorrow, I don't know what I'll exactly be doing. I know that the next plan will be to take on the next story mission will be to take on that fortress, Fort Mercius. But in the meantime, I've got a bit of grinding to do. So, here's hoping that it ends up being relatively painless, although tomorrow is a day I'm usually fairly busy, so we'll see how much time I have for it. And in the meantime, thank you all for watching. See you all later.